you have been acting most of your life.
Yeah.
I mean, do you recall your first audition or your first job? What it was like for you?
I do. I got my start at the Paper Mill Playhouse in New Jersey.
Oh, incredible. Of course.
You guys know it? And I was in a production. I was able to get an agent from there, and I was doing commercial auditions, kind of my after-school job.
Yeah.
And then when I was 15, I took an acting class at the Barrow Group, and that blew my mind. And around that time, I saw Cate Blanchett in Elizabeth.
Uh-huh.
And I just thought, I have no idea how you do that. I have no idea if I can do that, but I know that, like, that is it. That is the greatest thing I've ever seen. So I called my agent, and I said, do you think I could do movies? And she said, yes, someday. And she just said, you're honestly, she kept it real with me. She was like, you're not quite ready for that. But what about TV?
Right.
And so I said, great, TV. And she said, what about pilot season? I said, amazing, what is that?
Right, exactly.
And she said,
I don't want to be a pilot, I want to be an actor.
Just for more than one season. So anyway, so she said, you're definitely not going to LA, you're too green. If something comes through New York, you can do that. And I tried out for that, and that was, I got a television series.
Oh my gosh.
Called Get Real. No. I know for a fact you didn't see it. We didn't quite make a whole season. So
great cast.
Is that Jesse Eisenberg?
Jesse Eisenberg played my little brother in it.
Baby Jesse Eisenberg?
Jesse Eisenberg,
Baby Anne Hathaway.
So that's me. I'm 16 there. And then and then at the end of that I auditioned, it's a long story, but I auditioned for Princess Diaries.
Wow.
So we talked a little bit about surreal moments, Kelly, at the Time event, me being here. Let's go back one for you. Your first on-camera job. What do you remember about when you found the news of, like, oh my gosh, I got it?
Well, this is kind of a crazy story because, I mean, just, you can imagine, you're like, it's amazing. It's the best feeling in the world. Right. You just feel like, is my life about to start? Is a dream coming true? This is unreal. They told me in the room, I had flown to Los Angeles. It was my second time in my life on an airplane.
Wow.
Oh my.
And so, and I land and I go through the whole audition process, and they say, Annie, can you stay back? And I thought that was maybe a good sign.
Right.
And then they told me I had the part, and I was so happy, and my mom was there, and we went outside and we're on the Fox lot, and I look up and there is the size of a building, a huge poster of Julie Andrews with her arms thrown out wide as Maria von Trapp.
Right.
And I just remember going, that's exactly how I feel. And in a year I was working with her.
That is so crazy.
It was so crazy. It was nuts. It was absolutely nuts. Oh my God.
Picture taking you back, right? Memory lane right there.
Yes.